I have returned from battle, my sword bloodied, my body battered, my heart scorched by the fires of war. But no wound cut deeper than the sight that awaited me at home. The land is not as I left it. The men, those who once stood with steel in their hands and fire in their eyes, are now shadows of themselves. I see them, lost in the ruins of their past, shackled by defeat, consumed by the grief of what was taken. And I ask, have you forgotten who you are? You who once stood as the shield of your household, the unbreakable stone upon which your family was built. Now you sit in the darkness, staring into the abyss, murmuring curses against fate, lamenting your losses. Your woman is gone. The courts have bled you dry, and your own flesh and blood is held beyond your grasp. They call you a failure, a defeated man, unworthy of honor. But I say to you, stand up. Not tomorrow. Not in an hour. Now. For you are a man, and a man does not remain on his knees when he still draws breath. I know your pain. I have walked the roads of ruin, my brothers. I have felt the blade of betrayal in my back, the weight of injustice pressing upon my chest, the agony of watching what I built crumble into dust. You are angry, and rightly so. You rage against the gods, against the woman who cast you aside, against the courts that drain your lifeblood. You want vengeance. You want justice. You want the world to suffer as you have suffered. But listen to me now. Your anger is a weapon. Wield it or let it consume you. A wildfire burns without direction, destroying everything in its path, including you. But a blacksmith tempers the flames, bending iron to his will, forging a blade sharp enough to cut through fate itself. Your pain must be turned into strength. Your anger must be forged into discipline. And your loss, that loss is not the end. It is the beginning of something greater. Many of you sit in darkness, replaying every moment of your downfall. Why did she leave? Why did the court betray me? Why does the world despise men? But I tell you this, a warrior does not fight battles that have already been lost. The past is a corpse, and you carry it on your back. Every night, you whisper to it, begging it to rise. But it will not. The battle is done. The war you must now fight is in the present, and the prize is your future. If you wish to break free, you must cast off this corpse. You must let go of the illusions that bind you. You lost. Good. Loss teaches. It sharpens. It reveals the truth of men. You have been burned to the ground. Now you must rise from the ashes. So what now, brother? You have lost much. You have suffered. What will you do? Will you drink yourself to death? Will you let your rage eat you from the inside? Will you surrender to despair, like a dog beaten too many times? Or will you fight? Here is what you must do. Fortify your body. A weak body houses a weak mind. Rise with the sun. Train as if war is upon you, for it is. Build your strength, For no man who is strong in body will remain weak in spirit. Master your mind. The world seeks to break you. Do not let it. Read the words of great men. Learn the ways of warriors, philosophers, and kings. Discipline your mind, and your thoughts will no longer be your enemy. Forge your purpose. If your purpose was lost, create a new one. You are not bound to what was stolen. Find a mission greater than yourself. Serve, build, conquer, nor for revenge, but for honor. Take action. No warrior heals by sitting still. Move. Every day, advance. A single step is still a march forward. You do not need permission to reclaim your power. I see the fire in your eyes. It was nearly extinguished, but it still burns. And that is all you need. A warrior does not surrender. A warrior rebuilds. A warrior rises from ruin. And you, my brother, are a warrior. You will not only survive, you will thrive. And one day, when you stand as a man greater than before, when your body is strong, your mind sharp, your will unbreakable, you will look back at this darkness and laugh. For this suffering was your rebirth. Now go and rise. And if these words have stirred something within you, if the fire in your belly grows, then join me. Like, subscribe, and together, we will forge an army of men who will never kneel again.